All right, in your community focus today at 4, we're headed to the town of Johnston and talking with the city's mayor, Joseph Polisena.
He's joining us live now via Zoom. Mayor, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Kim and Brian and Tony. I don't know if I should say thank you or my fingers.
No. Yeah, keep those fingers crossed. Mayor, there's been a lot of buzz out of Johnston recently because of speculation that a new development proposed near the junction of routes 295 and 6 is going to be an Amazon warehouse. Can you confirm or deny that?
Well, I won't confirm or deny it. Let me say this. Obviously, they're looking to put a huge building, an end user there. And I will tell you that, a lot of factors go into this as far as even myself and the council agreeing with this. First and foremost, we want to make sure, by the way, just so you know, and your audience knows, it's about 200 acres. They're only going to use 30 acres of the site. Plus there's another 36 acres of wetlands. The closest residence will be almost 1,800 feet away. But a lot of things come into play. First and foremost is compensation for the town. We're obviously looking at what we're gonna get for compensation. We're also looking at 1,500 to 2,000 jobs for Johnston residents as well as Rhode Island residents. If this building comes to fruition, and also we're looking at traffic. I mean, we are concerned with the traffic, no doubt. But I'm sure the DOT, I have faith and trust in the DOT. That they're not going to want any traffic nightmares up there. So there is a lot to consider, no doubt about it. And we're just keeping our fingers crossed. People have to realize in the town that about 10 or 12 years, when the landfill closes, we'll lose about $4 million at this, if it was a count today, and about another $1 million in tipping fees. So it's a 9 to 10% tax increase. So we're looking at some revenue to generate for future generations of the town. And quite frankly, we've come up with some ideas that if this project comes to fruition, any compensation we get, we're going to build new schools in this town. We want new schools for our children. Desperately needed renovations to our schools. So we have a lot of big plans if it comes to fruition. And as I said earlier, there's a lot to be considered. We're concerned with the traffic like everybody else. It's going to be an open, transparent process for all those residents in Johnston that have concerns. I will tell you this, Kim and Brian, I call them political malcontents. There are some people that put out misleading flyers. We've got probably a wannabe mayor. I guess I'm not even dead yet, but I got 22 months to go. That's behind all of this. We know what's going on, but they put out these flyers, but they don't sign their name. So the flyers are misleading. As I said, there's 200 acres up there. They're going to use 30 acres. And there's another 36 acres of wetlands that they can't go near, so most of it will still be open wetland, land, if you will. So there's a lot of ifs and ifs, but we are, talking with individuals.
And Mayor, you are a member of Lieutenant Governor Dan McKee's COVID-19 Advisory Board. What would your advice be day one for McKee when he becomes governor? What needs to happen?
Sure, that's a very good question, Brian. What needs to happen is we have to find out why. Rhode Island is now 50th. We need to get more vaccine in. We got to find out, is it a logistical problem? Is it a production problem? And we've got the firefighters in the state that are ready, willing, and able to inject the residents they serve with their local pods. So that's not an issue. We have plenty of people ready to, obviously, inject the residents. We need to get the product. We don't have enough product, and I think that's a main concern with Governor McKee. He's put together a team with really world-renowned doctors, Dr. Jai from Brown University, well-known, Dr. McGee. There's another woman, her name skips me at this point in time, she's with Duke University. So he's got like a Super Bowl team. We've got Joe Andrioli for the president of the Rhode Island Association of Firefighters, Bob Waltz. These are all people that have a vested interest in making sure that Rhode Islanders get vaccinated, get taken care of, and we can get this past us and open up and get back to normal.
Mayor, I know you mentioned a little bit earlier in our conversation you have 22 months to go. Any chance that you'll be joining a McKee administration once he's sworn in as governor?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that was a straightforward answer. I know you're also helping with the...
But I will help him as much as I can, because by helping Dan McKee succeed, the state succeeds. So I will help him, assist him.
And Mayor, just quickly before we let you go, any sign of the Johnston cow?
No, we don't know where he is. I'm hoping that he's not injured. You know, I'm concerned about coyotes and things like that, but he hasn't been seen. There are some people out there that want to adopt him, which is fine, but that has to be straightened out with the owner of the cow, because there is someone that still owns the cow. And of course, it's a big liability for that owner. So we're hoping to, you know, if he's seen, we ask people not to go near him because he's still an animal. We don't want anybody injured, and I don't want anyone running into him in the road, God forbid, hurting themselves, you know, with a car accident or running into the cow. So we got our fingers crossed. We handled 3 turkeys. We can handle this 1,500.
That's right, the turkeys.
Johnston Mayor Joseph Polisena, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.